Since 2016, Westminster's Democratic Education Network has been a hub for collaboration between academic staff and students. We design and implement different projects in order to engage and develop vital, transferable skills of our students beyond their curriculum. Then involves diverse and international communities in London and across the world. With the outbreak of Covid-19, we had faced a number of challenges as the on-site activities at the universities became impossible. Remotely engaging students was the only way for them to continue working on different projects. By encouraging our students, we looked for online, creative and imaginative approaches to sustain our activities. So we met on a weekly basis from all over the world, discussing various issues and making decisions on how to work and execute our projects. We encouraged our students to write and to share their experience, and the stories of the COVID-19 were published in our online magazine on a weekly basis. We trained our students and provided guidelines on how to write, to review, and to manage the magazine online. The schedule for the meeting is planned in advance. The online meeting is chaired, notes taken by different students. The students signed responsibilities, and they presented summary of an article submitted by their colleagues or international students. The reviewers provide the comments and suggestions for the authors to develop their articles further. We also develop our students' coursework into an academic article for publication of a book, and this book will be published this year. The following videos are reflections of our students' experience from one of our projects.
I thought that might be very difficult for people like me to join the community of those who has been already working on the similar project. However, it was completely opposite. We worked in a very, very friendly environment. Everyone helped each other. Also received a lot of support from Farhang, who has helped us throughout all the stages of the project, from organizing the meetings, giving feedbacks to other students. I found it very interesting to read fascinating articles of other students.
Everyone in the group, as well as Farhang, has made me feel as though I'm a part of a community, and also I have connected and met with new friends that I would not have met in my online classes this year. What I like about this is that we can all share different opinions with each other. The meetings that we have every week are not the same. Whilst we do review each other's articles, everyone has a different responsibility. And this is what I like about the group, because we are able to learn and experience different skills from each other.
I got to collaborate with academics and students that are much more older and experienced than I am, but not once did I feel that way. We felt free to share our own ideas, our own experiences. I learned so much, not just about COVID-19 and the different aspects of it, but about teamwork, collaboration, writing academically, reviewing one another's articles, how to discuss different ideas that we have in mind.
At DEN, we are like an organised family that help and support each other. The first year students are always supported by the second years and masters.
Having been a member of DEN over the past 2 years has been incredibly important to my studies, which has been able to allow us students to write articles and on areas that we are passionate about. I will always be looking at what the DEN's doing, seeing, oh, is there an opportunity that I could also help out here and there? Because it's something that all the students who are part of DEN, they get sucked into and they love it so much.
I believe that throughout this time I've picked up on a lot of hard and soft skills, which include communication, literacy skills, personal confidence, and even team working. And I believe that this will not only contribute to my academic journey, but also my personal life. Even despite this rough time through the pandemic so far, I believe that it's allowed me to interact with others like myself to reach a goal and a target of hopefully publishing a book.
I also kept in contact with the writers and gave them feedback on how they could do better and any improvements, or if they had any difficulties with understanding feedback. I was also being mentored by Farhang. Chairing the meetings actually helped me a lot with my confidence and getting this assertiveness that I needed.
Being part of the Then Book project has definitely aided my teamwork experience. I've worked alongside students from first year, second year, and alumni, and have chaired weekly meetings as well as edited articles. I feel like this increased my teamwork and confidence.
And having the opportunity to be a part of this book group this past year has been incredible for a number of reasons. I feel like it really gave me the confidence to continue pursuing research at the graduate level next year. And also just having the opportunity amongst coronavirus and a year of online classes to feel like I'm a part of a community and have something to really pour all of my efforts into has been incredible. And I feel like another reason I'm really grateful to have been part of this group is the opportunity that I received to be mentored so closely by Farhang and also transfer those skills that he embedded in me to other students within the group.
As everyone has a different area of interest, it's really cool for me to be able to learn something that I maybe wouldn't have sought out for myself. And also because there's amazing teamwork within this group. Every meeting there's someone hosting, someone taking notes, someone reviewing guidelines. There are people who review papers, and it has made me a better critical thinker, organizer, and a team player.
I joined the Then Book project in my final year, and one thing I've learned from this project is definitely how to improve my writing skills and how to edit better, how to work collaboratively on projects such as the bunching of articles or even the book cover.
I have been involved in the design and layout aspects of it, like designing the cover, deciding on a fitting title, the flow of the book, which included things like categorizing every academic piece. This was an extremely enriching experience, of course.
In the Book project, we aim to work collaboratively on a number of articles and have them under one publication that is related to COVID-19 management in contemporary times.
Within the project, I have written one article about vaccine diplomacy under Professor Farhang's supervision. The project has made my life more interesting.
This opportunity has just allowed me to mentor and transfer my own skills to developing students and help guide their papers to reach their full potential. Den has just always been one of my favourite outcomes of my own personal uni experience, especially as I've now graduated during COVID.
I also think that I have been able to help mentor students in the sense of when someone expresses an idea and instead of letting it be brushed away, I think it's important to talk about everyone's ideas and see how we can incorporate them all into the project in some way.
This year has shown this more than ever before, and the network has been able to make so much progress. And I think that's something that has stood out to me is just the ability to mentor for myself and to be mentored. I think something that we've all realized throughout the past year being part of the team is that we all have something to learn from one another, no matter the age, no matter the occupation, no matter our level of study, no matter where we are in the world. I think that we all found out that everybody has a story to share, everybody has something new to learn, and I think that is something that has been amazing. I really hope that this continues in the same way in the future.
And despite the challenges and difficulties such as the social distancing, we were able to successfully host all our meetings online and to organize an annual conference. I believe that the DEN project has taught me the necessities and basics.
The best part of DEN is the fact that you can share your story, as we are all sure that each of us has one. And I think it's a really important thing to be able to articulate your thoughts and your mind as well as your experience and share it with the wider world in order to build something better for the future.
DEN is much more than that, more than just writing a paper and publishing it. It's a group of young people who work very passionately about this project. Farhang has done a great job with this project, and I feel that even if I'm like some older, I have been mentored by them too, and also I have mentored them, and it's like a mutual learning experience. In more personal level, to me it's like a platform to give back to University of Westminster and serves as a bridge to my long life connection to the UK.
the most important thing I've learned about Democratic Education Network is that we can achieve a lot if there's a collaboration among students and between students and colleagues. For me, therefore, one lesson that I can expand upon in terms of what DEN has achieved over the last many years, and not only this year, is its flexibility, its ability to empower students, its ability to create a sense of community amongst those who are otherwise marginalized and discriminated against and feel they're not part of the wider society, and in a way to help mainstream people but also bring criticality to the mainstream. It is a project that is genuinely democratic, and I have always been a keen supporter of it. Thank you.
And so I guess the Democratic Education Network brings together two things I love, which is democracy and education. What I wanted to say was kind of thinking about what you do and thinking about where I've come from. One of the people that I've read and been really interested in, fascinated by, is Paulo Freire, who's a Brazilian educator and thinker. Some of you will know of him. So reading the word and the world is kind of central, and central, I think, to what you're doing here in sharing different perspectives from different countries and different people's approaches to that. And so that's really important. The other thing that Freire talked about was educated and educators, because he said that we were all learners. Doesn't matter whether you're a teacher or a student, we are all always learning, and we should be learning together. And a teacher can only be good if they can learn from their students. And so just to kind of bring those together, what you're doing here in your group is of utmost importance, because you are providing different ways of looking at things and opening up new knowledge to yourselves and to others as they read the book. But you're also doing it learning together, respectfully, critically, in the best academic sense of the word. So keep going. What you're doing is fantastic.
We hope this was a useful summary of one of DEN's projects. Should you need any further information, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you.